Alright, so we have a bit of an Alarak game here. This game kind of showcases why some people may think Alarak is a little bit overpowered. It's not really a good representation as to how Alarak actually works, but occasionally you get games like this that look a little bit insane for the class. So we start out with some bull style Alarak, start out these mass eco spots, placing down some structures, place down a probe, move on to the next one. Should be able to get 2 or 3 spots depending how much we space them out before the Zerg can really start to spawn and get towards them with their lings. So we should have about 3 separate places for our eco. And then if one gets found, we can just move to one of the other 2. We do go up against Dahaka and Yadra. As I was saying, this strategy kind of, it's not the most common and it kind of requires specific circumstances. Zerg picking Dahaka is a pretty big one. This is going to make it a lot easier as we're going to end up going for an early game base. And Dahaka's lack of AoE, even when he chooses Flame Breath, it's not very good. Something like Storm does so much better with armies and all that. Flame Breath is mostly AoE used for a little bit of unit clear and a little bit of extra damage on heroes. So obviously not that strong against Alarak, who is incredibly tanky and can easily mass units. So we get our 3rd eco spot out here. We've got this one bot mid, got this one kind of mid right, now a bot left as well, and we move on to another. Meanwhile, Dahaka, where is he actually? He's moving towards top right, so we're in a pretty good spot. Of course, you know, it's not like it's defended or anything, so lings can always hit it, lings can always be patrolled on it, which is all he really needs to clear out these ecos, but at least we're not getting jumped on and cleared out. Actually, I say that. This game was ages ago for me, so I'm not, I don't remember if it does happen, but he is kind of running bot towards the eco. We'll see if it hits it there. Watch from my point of view. I'm sure I'm not too monkey, and if I do get my eco hit, hopefully I realize it. We'll see. Let's look at, oh, he does find my eco. I just went to all view. Let's see if I look back. Okay, I do, thank God. He doesn't, why are those lings weird? I think just a replay bug. For a second I thought he like hold commanded lings. No, it is absolutely just a replay bug. They are sliding all over. I suppose they are on the ice. Maybe up here is better? Not really, no. But that's fine. We still have, well, for the most part. Is this patrol? No, it's not. Yeah, so we've still got pretty much 4 eco spots up. This one, I don't really expect to be around for too long. It's not super likely they run into it, but I feel like it's not, I guess Zerg don't run through here that much when the rock's like this. And there we get that message in chat, win base. I can't remember if or when I decide, but I was kind of going into this game not expecting to go for an early base. But as time went on, I was thinking, you know what? I do have decent eco right now. I'm not getting shut down too hard. Like we got Dahaka on 1 eco, we get some random lings, it's whatever. But I'm still at plus 19 with a lot of places to recall to. And a lot of places to make units from. It's very tempting to just play a standard style. But looking at the units or the classes in the game, we do have a Scion and a Schlurk, which in an early base is incredible. Like the Ling Clear is incredible. Schlurk in particular can get a ton of AoE very, very cheap very early on. We also have a Stukov who could maybe make some civilians a profit with explosive wards. Our Tennyson champion. I mean, I don't really know who I can trust to early base with me, but since it was a Scion that called it out, I think I do start thinking about it. We see still making more eco spots though. This one, I guess I'm going for a big eco here, a main eco, because that is a lot of them. I'm trying to go for as many +1s as possible. It is by far his most efficient eco. It's also, of course, you know, the least space efficient, but it's 15 minerals for +1. Very valuable even if we don't have chrono on them, such as down here. Ideally, we do get chrono though, because it just boosts the income that much more. And if we ever float, we just upgrade them to +2. Not really making +4s until we make a defended eco is the go-to. Is this guy just feeding for fun? Oh, he does bait out some lings, actually. But yeah, I might start going for +4s here, if I ever start floating too much. I mean, we're at +26, and we'll, yeah, we're in a great spot. +26 this early on, 7 minutes in. It's not that crazy for an Alarak. It's somewhat crazy actually. For is it silver and platinum Zerg? Usually they do shut you down a little bit more than this, so I actually do have really good income. But yes, Alarak's super fast if you can get away with it. Do I have 1-1? I don't. So yeah, I'm also skipping upgrades to achieve this. Not really skipping them. You can get upgrades earlier than this if you're in danger, especially 1 armor. Or if you're making more units, 1 attack. But since I'm only really making them now, I'm able to get away with so much more. And I've never been... Well, I've never seen Dahaka with my hero. He's never been on the same screen as my hero. But I also have so many places I could recall to, so that in itself gives a lot of safety. Where is his hero right now? I imagine he just sends lings to this. His hero is still bot riot. Yeah. I mean, I'm in a great position. Able to get away with so much eco up here. We do see the +4. We see I recall as well. I actually recall into his path. But I think at this point, I was thinking about that message in chat. Win base. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to now maybe think about a base here as 1 entrance. Let's see if I call the base. I'm getting 1 armor, 1 attack. No, not yet. I am primed for it though. Alright. We see the Schlurk pings on their way as well. Oh yes, I do call a base. I see it on the minimap there. So we see the Schlurks on their way. The Psalm was the one that asked about it. That's really all I need. 2 anti-link classes. And I'm able to just make a bunch of bulk. And hopefully get teammates to eco behind it. I've got enough eco out on the map, you know, it's nice to get more because they may eventually come and find it. Where's the Haki? He's still down here. But my eco does take up so much space, and I do have to, or I do kind of want to build it on the high ground as well. We really want people to eco where it can't be hit by Hydras from up here or from Neadra up here. I will mostly just be upgrading the low ground eco and using the top for a little bit of chrono, I imagine. Speaking of chrono, Prophet actually has his out already. That's pretty big, especially if I get it on my eco. I don't know if I ever did, but nonetheless, I'm still at 50 per second. And what I'll probably do, for a while at least, is mass havocs. They're 25 minerals. They suck in stats, but they can be massed so easily. So if we still don't have teammates here, and I think no, just the Ling Ball. Okay, where is the Haka? I was gonna say, all I need to do is mass units for my Schlurk and my Scion to get fed XP mostly. Fed a little bit of gas is nice too. They do jump on my main eco, that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, as long as I can keep up my teammates getting fed from XP, if they do attack, XP and gas, or if they don't attack, then they get fed mineral-wise. No one's eco down here yet other than me, but you know, that is the goal. Give them either eco or feed, then we're in a good spot. The fact that Dahak is on the other side of the map as a class with no recall as well puts us in a great spot. However, Neadra is an absolute threat. Being able to walk up here as Neadra shuts down so much space for us, but it's so hard for us to push back creep at this point. Schlurk is doing a good job pushing back a little bit. It's going to be hard to clear all this, especially hard to clear this up here. You see the pings coming out. Schlurk had salvage. They should just make eco over here, kind of to the left. They make it down here. We're not defending that. I don't know. Oh yeah, just mass some gateways. That's really all we need. We will make... we do say I'm making a dip, so I have the upgrade for it. I better. I don't. I am 1-1 as well. So, I mean, my army isn't the strongest, but my eco is very strong. And we're kind of on par with upgrades with the Zerg. When I do choose to get 2-2 and the adept attack speed upgrade, I will be so far ahead. Like, I'll have it so much earlier than the Zerg get 2-2. See how big Storm is. Storm there, imagine if like the Hunter were Kerrigan. These kind of bases don't work so well. Storm is so good versus the early bases. However, once the Haka comes, not so much. The heal from the Schlurk there is actually huge. Means I get to keep these units alive much longer. We're kind of just doing damage here. And it is chip damage, it's nice. We see Schlurk also getting some hits in. Scion getting some hits in. How much damage has been done? Almost 20k. I guess it is mostly from me so far, but they're able to stop any link production, basically. He did have blink up, he could have just gone to the high ground. Yeah, any units the Neadra spawns will not work out well. We see Dahak is still kind of clearing the map, but Neadra makes a mistake. She steps a little bit too far off creep, and we're able to block her up here. Do damage with the adepts. What are my upgrades at now? I have 2 armor, but I don't have the adept attack speed. I'm getting greedy. I mean, I'm having to spend a lot on massing units. I guess in this game, I expected to be massing Havocs for the body block, but instead we go deep because we're able to just get damage off. And Nedra's trapped off creep. She's trapped on the ramp. She can't get back. If she tries to run to the left, she's so slow because there's no creep. She has to try and break through the ramp, but there's so much room for me to just slip units by and keep trapping her. And Elder Silent Schlick just able to hit her for free. Our Adept's doing damage. I don't... Like, we see Dahaka's panning over on the minimap. Where is he at the moment? This poor guy, his defender's about to die. I completely forgot this is how it went. I thought the Dahaka came to attack us. His hero, I mean, he's rushing over, but he won't get here in time.
Our allies are in combat.
No, yeah, it just absolutely melted down. 80k damage on Alarak. You know, if you ever see people say Alarak is OP, this is the kind of game that they go up against or that they see. This even versus Nadra, this shouldn't be possible. I guess they didn't spawn many units, but they kind of had to, and it's kind of like feels bad to do it because Shulk and Silent were just sitting here the whole time as well. An absolutely fucking disgusting game, to be honest.